Just a few more things to talk about here on the sales screen before we go inside of some of the other elements of sales order related items is firstly, um, the sales screen is intended to be used just in very much the same way that the make screen is intended to be used to help you make business decisions. Those business decisions, as we've already covered in the real-time planner and how the real-time planner works, are all related to the same visual cues that appear here in the delivery deadline and the sales item availability. So, for example, you need to identify any hangups that would prevent you from getting a product out to your customer, which would include, does the delivery deadline interfere with the sales item availability? Or is there also an interference with respect to the ingredients? For example, I can look right here at this screen and tell you that I have a problem. I know that my delivery deadline is the 17th of December. Even though I have an open manufacturing order that will be finished in time, according to this, that can't be really possible because obviously missing some ingredients. So if I'm looking at this particular order and I see that this manufacturing order is presently open and I'm looking at it, then something is wrong. That specific manufacturing order doesn't have some paint that I need to buy in order to start it. And so you can drive down deep into specific problems to identify what is constricting your manufacturing operations. Is it material availability? Is it the date of completion for the manufacturing order interfering with the delivery deadline of the sales order? Is it the position in the queue that needs to change in order to change and update the availability? All of those key elements through the real-time planner help build out that live intelligence decision-making cues here in your sales screen dashboard. So all of those things coming together, as long as they line up, the delivery deadline would be black, the sales item availability would be before the delivery deadline if it's not in stock, and this ingredients option would also be either expected before manufacturing as well as delivery, or currently in stock as well. So if I had to dive deep into that problem to solve that issue, and I did it like so, and I change the expected arrival date to be, let's say, the 12th, hit create and close, then this will update in a correct manner that will restore order basically to that specific sales order. So now I've got a situation where my delivery deadline is 17th, my sales items will be available by the 13th, and my ingredients will be available by the 12th. Hopefully I can make it by the 12th, complete it on the 13th, and send it to my customer on the 17th. And that's really the idea behind those different tools and mechanisms working together to bring it all to you in a live interface that gives you the options to make those choices. A couple of the other tools that are handy and useful, which I just showed in the delivery status video, is the ability to also utilize the filters. So if you have filtering that is needed, you want to look up all of the sales orders that are linked to a manufacturing order in a blocked state. You know that this order is being held up in production because of this block status on the one it's booked from. So you need to do something about that. You can dig deep into that blocked status manufacturing order and really start to identify, okay, what is the root cause of it? Or open it up specifically and see that, okay, I got 2 orders here that are presently blocked. And that gives you the drive down capability to see that using both filters and also the statuses and the shortcut links that are available right here for you. You can filter out your sales orders by their delivery deadlines. So maybe you want to know what needs to be ready in the next 7 days, and you can forecast those out, or as necessary, move them up and down the ranking in the queue. We've got a nice handy clear filters option up here too, which is helpful. You can see the total amount of money that's presently in your sales order list. So these are all your open orders that are waiting to be fulfilled in terms of revenue that you've generated. You can filter out by customer. I've got two orders that are going to the same customer. Maybe it makes sense for me to combine the shipping on those. So a couple examples there. If you've got hundreds and hundreds of orders and a customer contacts you and they tell you hey, my order number is SO-4. Can you tell me what the status is? You say, yep, it's expected on the 17th of December. Oh, no, but it's supposed to be there on the 12th. Yes, sir. Talk to your customer, solve that problem. Mr. Jack Carpets gets the stuff he needs on time. So yeah, all of those elements are usable for these types of purposes. Furthering onto that, you are also capable of adjusting these columns however you see fit. If you want to put even your ingredient status all the way on the very end, you can do that. You can put it back to normal by resetting the columns, the reset columns option. And furthermore onto that topic, there is the option to do bulk actions. Here's a simple bulk action. You press you select the options here, and then you can choose from the different bulk options that are available for you. That includes the make to order workflow, so you can send multiple manufacturing orders into the production queue and have them all linked back to sales. Secondly, you can change the status of an open sales order back into a quote. And talking about quotes are actually what you do before you confirm an order. And Katana has a very basic quoting functionality. I'll make a small video on that as well. You can change the delivery status, which we've already covered, and also edit the shipping location. So if you have multiple items that need to ship from a second location, if you're using more than one, you can change the specific shipping location of entire orders in bulk using this functionality. And then up in the top right, toggling between the different sales locations as well as your export menu.